Chairman, thank you. I've chaired hearings before, and the last thing you want is somebody to walk in at the last minute and put their nameplate up and ask a question. But I don't know what has been asked or answered, but I did not want to miss the chance to get this panel's instructions to me and to the Senate about the importance of trade and what happens in the current circumstance with the potential of tariffs. And maybe the easiest question in that arena is what countries could we enter into bilateral trade agreements with that would be the most beneficial and something we might actually be able to achieve? And I direct that to whoever has the best answer.
I'll give a shot at it.
Thank you.
I would say that we have an issue with two countries that perhaps we shouldn't be in an agreement with, and that's Brazil and Paraguay, because they can't live or won't live up to the health standards that everybody else does. And then we have an agreement with Australia, and we've bought beef from them for 20 years and haven't spent one red cent with us. So it's not just having an agreement, but it's also enforcing the agreement. So that would be an example of what you're talking about.
So perhaps what you're suggesting to me is that rather than looking for that next new market, make sure that the agreements that we have in place today are ones that are being enforced and the advantages of trade are being realized.
That's the way I would see it.
Thank you.
Senator, the dairy industry exports almost 20% of our products daily, weekly, monthly. About 40% of those go to our two neighboring countries, Canada and Mexico. I would encourage this committee administration to, when we look at the UMCA agreement, to look at our partners to the north in Canada. They have a history of kind of circumventing the process they agreed to, and many of their TRQs are traditionally given to companies from Canada in this country for the trade, so it kind of leaves us out. That plan needs to be revised with them. Our southern border, Mexico, they're a great trade partner, and from them I would hope we would do no harm. Thank you.
Let me follow up with that, and then I'll conclude, Mr. Chairman. Is there any efforts underway, administration to dairymen or livestock producers, others, in having those, particularly about USMCA? At least the press reports that there's going to be new USMCA agreements or negotiated attempts at new agreements. Is there conversations going on between the administration and are those personnel yet in place, although we're in the process of confirming one of the important players today?
As I understand it, the USMCA with Canada will be reviewed as they've been in violation of some of the parts of the agreement. So I think it is.
And at some point in time, you expect to have input into those disagreements?
We hope to.
Yes, sir. Thank you.